Hello and welcome to K21 Academy. Today our expert instructors will be discussing disaster recovery in Oracle Cloud. Stay tuned for valuable insight and don't miss the exciting announcement in the end. A special free class to help you to take your Oracle skills to next level. Let's get started.
Now let's talk about the disaster recovery. What do you understand by disaster recovery? So disaster recovery is when your primary is down, your secondary should be available. Okay, now that is where you can have certain number of SLAs there, or maybe you can define that, okay, for how much time your business can be there. Like suppose my primary and my secondary is there. Okay, now on the primary data center side, there is a hurricane. Okay, so my data center and everything, or say power or all those, is shut down. Okay, now as soon as it shut down, there will be some point where the data and everything was, your jobs were running and it has done certain level of activities, and that is where it got shut down. So till that time, you want to recover your data, means you don't want to have a data loss. Nobody wants to have a data loss, right? So till that point, you want to recover. That is known as the recovery point objective, RPO. Okay, and till that point, how much time you are going to take it to bring the instance back? Okay, say maybe if I'm running the say your standby database, okay, how much is the delay between that? Maybe say a 5 minutes of delay. Well, I have scheduled it. In that 5 minutes, something happens, so those data I might not be able to recover it because that is not yet reached to my standby. So that is the acceptable range where I can, say that, okay, this is where my data loss might be there. And to recover everything and to configure the application and bring it back, that might take say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or maybe say 30 minutes, depending on your business requirement. You can define those things and can design your application. So that is known as a recovery time objective, and how much time you will be able to recover it. Okay, and amount of data which you can afford to lose is basically the recovery point objective. That, okay, till this point I want to recover the data. After that, transactions, whatever has happened, that is fine. That loss I can bear it, but this is where till that point. So that is, so RTO and RPO, these are basically two important aspects of disaster recovery. Okay, so you are going to design that, and in case of cloud, this is becoming more prominent. Okay, what will happen? Because you might have heard the news recently, Azure data center was having some issue. Some of the data center, Ashburn data center of Oracle was having an issue last week. It was all down. Okay, there was some issue on the connectivity side, some identity and access related management issues were there for some time. So that was not in place. So that is where these things are. You need to consider, you need to plan right from the beginning that, okay, how I'm going to design. And this is going to be one of your important interview question as well, that, okay, you have got everything on premise and now you want to move that to cloud. How you are going to design your databases, how you are going to design your application, so that it should have an high availability, it should have a DR. So that all comes under the design aspect. Okay, even for the networking also, you need to see that, okay, this is my primary, this is my secondary, how I'm going to manage that. And then when you are planning for the disaster recovery, say primary and the secondary, two different data centers will be there. Okay, how my application switching will be done so that my end user URLs are not changed. You are not going to say that, okay, this is your primary, this is your secondary URL. No, right? When it is done, then you need to plan some sort of, say, DNS services so that, it will automatically get resolved to the secondary. So those kind of designing is needed. So HA and DR are important from the design aspect. Okay, The next aspect is the fault tolerance. How your system is able to deliver the continuous operation when one of the component is failed. Like I am running 10 servers for managing the load. So that also covers my high availability, right? But what will happen in case if one server is down, it should still give me the same connectivity. So that is where your fault tolerance comes into picture, and that is where you are the best example is the load balancer. You are going to give the end user URL, okay, that will be of the load balancer. Now at the backend, you have got 10 servers attached. Out of that 10, one server has got some hardware issue, and that is not working, that is not functional, but still 9 are there to bear the load, and your user are not even experiencing that. It is transparent to them. They can't see that. So they are still seeing that, okay, my application is working and it is all going to serve the purpose. So how much your application is fault tolerant. So that is another aspect of the design when you are say designing an architecture. Okay, so we can take that use case. Maybe you can also plan it from your end that, okay, you are having say application server, say WebLogic, and you have a database which is running. How you are planning for the fault tolerance, for your high availability, for your disaster recovery. Okay, think through it, make a box there. Okay, yeah, this is there, this is there. Forget about that you are not aware of the cloud actual cloud concept as of now, but yeah, these are the generic concept which are also applicable in cloud.
Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of the video. I have something special to share. If you loved our content today, then you are absolutely going to adore what's coming next. We have a free class, and the best part is it's available for everyone. This class goes in depth into the topics we touched on today, offering you detailed insights, comprehensive explanation, and even some exclusive content that wasn't covered in this video. All you have to do is just click the link in the description below. Now all the information inside the video that we will be covering is listed here. Now for the class, all you have to do is just select the date, enter your name, enter your email ID, enter your phone number, click on register now. Then you will be redirected to this page. You can also add this to your Google Calendar and your Apple Calendar. Also, I promise that this is something you don't want to miss. So go ahead, click on the link and step into the world where learning knows no boundaries. Till then, keep enjoying. I'll see you in the next video.